Welcome back to Mercy Boy Gaming. If you could smash that like, leave a comment, ring the notification button, that would be most appreciated. Now let's get into the video. Now the main issue of today is to talk about the railgun and some of the other changes that have come forth from that last update. A lot of cool stuff have come forth from this patch, which includes planetary hazards. If you have not seen them or have not heard about them, simply they unlock certain planets where there can be meteor storms or fire tornadoes. But mainly, as what is on screen there, were some nerfs. The breaker decreased magazine from 16 to 13 and increased recoil from 30 to 35. Next is the railgun. Decreased armor penetration in safe mode. Decreased damage to enemy parts. Now, it is safe mode. The railgun has two options. It has safe mode and unsafe mode. Basically, the safe mode is the only one that took a hit in the nerf category. Now to continue, one of the cool buffs is the flamethrower. Increased damage per second by 50%. I have used it. It is so much fun to use now. If you haven't gotten that achievement yet, now would be a good time to go get it. The laser cannon got a buff of increased damage against durable parts and a buff to ergonomics. I have tried to use it, I do not completely understand it, and I have a real heck of a time doing it. Now the Punisher, I love the Punisher. It's increased ammo capacity from 40 to 60 bullet, and damage from 40 to 45, which is fantastic. The Breaker Spray and Pray is also a cool gun, just not something I use a whole lot. Has an increased firing rate, and the number of pellets as well. Now stratagems. The meta has been the energy backpack and the railgun, at least before this patch. And the energy backpack has an increased delay before recharging. If you want my personal opinion, I don't think it matters. I really don't. I don't see much of a difference. It's still really good to use out there. One of the cool things I've seen is the 380 and the 120 millimeter orbital barrages has increased bombardment and tighter spread. It is so cool to use the 380. It's like mini nukes just being thrown everywhere at all times. Now my thoughts from the nerfs that have happened. I think the breaker needed a nerf. I think it was being used too heavily comparative to the other weapons that were being used. As for the railgun, it was a slugger. Like, you used it in unsafe mode all the time. Like, for the good part of the beginning, I didn't even know there was an unsafe mode until this nerf came out. Because you just didn't need it. You could just spam it and kill everything and everyone around you pretty simply. The flamethrower, it's fun. It is so much fun to use. I wouldn't use it in, like, Helldiver difficulty, but in the earlier difficulties, so much fun to use. Laser cannon, like I said before, I have a hard time using it. And as for the Punisher and Breaker, I still stand by it. The Punisher's really good, so I would give it a try if you have not yet, Helldivers. And as for you guys, tell me what your comments. Leave them down below. Let me know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys think there's another weapon that's better out there, or you really don't like the railgun and it's just been nerfed into the ground in your eyes. Let me know. Let's talk about it. Now, the conversation is on the railgun and the old meta. I don't think it was a bad nerf. I think it was proper. Like I said before, it just slugged everything. There is a comment on screen that you'll be seeing, and the comment really just goes by Hammer Juice. Okay, railgun can't even penetrate the legs or the charger or damage it. It just bounces off. Now, this is my opinion, was a bad nerf. To hit the legs is hard enough with all the chaos and movement. What other options is there against 4 chargers now? I like to take rail cannon for a quick kill, but when 2 Bile Titans and 4 chargers plus hordes and a cooldown, that limits that option. I don't 100% agree with him. However, I will admit, in the harder difficulty now, it is difficult. I used to be able to go into Helldive and come out with like 20 plus components each, minus of course the bigger one. And now it's pretty difficult. I go to the easier difficulties just to go get components because it's such a headache now to deal with everything that's going on. I believe the railgun is no different than it used to be before the meta. Before, you just shoot the chargers like twice in safe mode, unload your magazine into it, kill them instantly. You know, no, now that it's not really an option in safe mode, I've noticed like throwing grenades. It takes like 3 impact grenades to kill a charger. Underneath them, hit them. They are not as strong, it seems, anymore. Or at least the grenades were stronger than I thought before. And with this, it leaves new options of killing the chargers and dealing with it. Like, I'm sure that you've been watching the gameplay in the background, but charging up the rifle, and I will show you in a clip right now, where if you look on the side, you can see it go up and up and up in unsafe mode. And I'll show you now, like if it goes too far, boom, it just blows up in your face and it destroys the railgun and you die. I think it also destroys your backpack too, because I went back, couldn't find it. In summary, it's a high risk, high reward weapon now. I think it still has its place. I still run it from time to time. Mostly now, because the mechs are out, I mostly just run mechs now, because they're just so much fun to use. But hey, I could be wrong. Let me know what you think. I look forward to hearing back from all of you in the future. I'm going to be doing weapon reviews, but mainly going to start talking the news of the day to day, and try to have a video to 2 videos a day. If you like what I do, and you want to support, then please leave a comment, like, and thanks. Have a good day.